Hello everybody, welcome back to Dragon Age, or no, I want to say Dragon Age Origins 2, but it's just Dragon Age 2. Last time we did some more quests for our new side characters, including, let me double check, we recruited Fenris, we went and got a picture for our sister Bethany, we did a quest for Isabella, and we also did a quest for, I forgot his name now. Oh, what's his name? Yeah, we did a quest for Sebastian. Now we're going to be thinking about doing our very next quest. Oh, what? Oh, I thought I was still about that. Oh, well. Ignore that. Anyone in the chat, but anyway. Trying to think. No, we don't want to do that. It's too early. I think what quest we do next. We go check on our friend Merrill, see how she's doing. So I'm gonna get have a guide up in case of some things.
This city is amazing. Do you know I saw someone get mugged? Right outside. It was fascinating. Everything happens here all at once. How does anyone keep it all straight?
So I'm just double checking stuff. Come on.
I don't think anyone does, except Varric, and he's probably full of it.
Really? Isn't that sad? It's so busy here. So many things just get lost.
Do you miss the Dalish?
I miss Haren Paival stories. The creaking of Aravels in the breeze. The city is so busy and confusing. And the elves here are not like my clan. But I'll get used to Kirkwall in time.
The Templars haven't found you, have they?
I've been careful, even among the Dalish. Keepers never work magic in public. And I think the Templars don't even see me. I'm just another elf in the alienage.
Are you feeling lost here, Merrill?
A bit. But I'll adjust. I'm glad you came by. I needed someone to talk to.
Just trying to figure out what quest to do next. I'll go just doing some of the Radiant Haddock quest first, and then I'll figure out which one I want to do. I was, this is in that mindset where I can't make up my mind of what quest we're doing. I know it's a bit later than normal, but hey. Excuse me. But really fucking.
This is yours, if I'm not mistaken.
Where did you get this? It's just what I need. Thank
you. I really can't decide what quest I want to do. It's really annoying me. What am I doing? I might kill some raiders.
I've heard about the Circle of Magi outside of the Imperium, but I've never been in one. Are you certain it's wise for us to come here, considering who we're with?
Oh god. I'm trying to... Ugh.
Maybe not. But we'll be cautious.
This seems more like a prison. I wonder if it's more effective than the Circle I know.
How is the Imperial Circle of Magi different?
Once upon a time, it was as it is here. The Chantry watched the Magisters closely for any signs of corruption or weakness. Then it changed. The Magisters were permitted to watch over their own, and Templars kept only to enforce the law. What happened next was inevitable. The Magisters rule again, as powerful as they ever were.
You said the Chantry used to watch the Magisters. Why did they stop?
You must remember that the attitude towards magic is different in Tevinter. Magisters came from wealthy families, bloodlines that had nurtured magical talent for countless generations. The Chantry was not trying to control poor peasants, but the scions of the greatest houses in the Imperium.
I thought the Magisters had been thrown down by the Chantry.
On the contrary, Andraste never defeated the Imperium. A great army conquered the south, but not the north. The Magisters eventually surrendered to the Chantry, but they did so on their terms. They kept their influence. Thus, they reclaimed what they lost over the centuries. Some battles are lost by inches.
You talk about the Magisters as if they are all evil.
I have no doubt that some are good and noble men, strong enough to resist temptation. But how many temptations do you wish to offer a man before he will give in? Blood magic is everywhere in Tevinter, from the lowliest apprentice up to the Archon himself.
You can't have seen this for yourself.
Daenerys talked about it often. Of course, they say it's forbidden. Behind the smiles and closed doors, however, it's a different matter. To be a Magister in Tevinter is to be glorious. To be a powerful Magister in Tevinter, that is worth any price.
You're saying the same thing could happen here?
If the mages were permitted to be their own watchers, of course. It is too easy for a mage to resort to blood magic if they feel the need is great enough. A mage can desire power, justice, revenge, protection. Any cause will do, and then they are lost.
You're saying that locking mages up is better?
All I am saying is the Imperium offers no answer. All that Andraste did long ago to end the tyranny of magic has been undone.
Tyranny of magic? Very dramatic.
Let me show you my homeland, or the ruins of Arlathan, and then you may speak of drama. Power corrupts, as they say, and mages have power enough already.
What the Circle does here is better than the alternative.
An alternative I am very familiar with. Freedom is a noble ideal, but I see no oppression here. I see fear and danger. But enough. I'm sure we came here for a reason.
You came to hand in a crest.
I think that statue over there is a statement on modern life. Possibly the state.
Ah, welcome, my dear friend, to Sol's shop. My name is Solicitus. Please take a look around. My apologies in advance. Our shelves are a bit bare at the moment. Actually, if you're interested, I could use a bit of help to remedy that.
How can I help?
It's been too dangerous to leave the city of late, and the substances I require for my creations are, of course, elsewhere. Perhaps you could find them. You'll be compensated for your time, have no fear. I'll also give you first pick of my new creations.
Make up a list of what you need, and I'll keep an eye out for you.
Perfect. A discount on everything in the
More
shop, sir.
quests.
The first enchanter does not wish me to sell merchandise. He says I am too honest.
Okay then, so
You know,
start. Let's do some more shopping.
So, where's your beard, elf?
elves don't grow beards.
I thought maybe you shaved it off in a fit of broody pique.
So you're a funny dwarf.
Ooh, I like the look of that. So my abilities. Just want to double check on it as well. 911. Some polyglot everything as well. Anyway, hello Hubert.
Here you're having problems with the bone pit. I can help.
Finally someone comes to help me. You look a bit unseasoned, but I hope you'll do. I had to suspend operations. My workers are lost in the mines or have run off. Serves me right for hiring Ferelden refugees. I sent others before, but no word. Perhaps they are putting me off. I need someone competent to figure out what is going on.
You said some of your workers are Ferelden.
Yes, all of them. An unruly lot, to be sure.
Excuse me?
Mind what you say about my countrymen.
I was not referring to you, of course. My workers are a particularly desperate sort. They're lucky to work for me. Few in Kirkwall will hire refugees.
What's the reward?
I will pay handsomely. The exact amount depends on what perils you face.
Your first mistake was naming your mine the Bone Pit.
The locals named the mine. Those fools say it's cursed. That is why I hire Fereldans. They may be dull-witted, but they're not superstitious.
Surely the miners had
Stop and
good
shop
reason
for
to
orders,
leave.
mate.
I am at a loss. No miner has reported in, and no one takes me seriously.
The bone pit must be dangerous if people are afraid to venture there.
No, nothing like that. Pay no heed to local superstition. The bone pit is mostly harmless.
Surely the miners had good reason to leave.
I am at a loss. No miner has reported in, and no one takes me seriously.
I think that's already heard that out. Let's go to the bone pit, shall we?
I'll head there soon.
The sooner the better.
Oh, I caught my leg.
Each day the mine is not running costs me more than those miners make in a year. The bone pit is just outside the city. Any map will show it.
Let's go to the bone pit then.
This ground is cursed. Only wretched or ignorant souls would linger here.
Get him, Bethany! Hooray! Keep her leveled up. Hooray. Hooray! I'm definitely leveled up. Let's go. All these areas, you can find some cool stuff. I also find stuff for the herbalist.
There's a foul wind coming from that cavern. I smell death.
Thank you for that ominous warning, Fenris. But, oh god, I've really made a mess of my leg, haven't I? Dragons, oh no.
Try this, I think.
Hello, Lurkers! Oh yeah, before we start. Oh, go! Smack the baby dragon with a shield. I can remember dragon too. Oh. Do I see some lyrium? I do see. Oh, Vark leveled up. Excuse me. Oh, get that right block. Thank you very much, Raiders! Hello, everyone! How you doing? How is everyone? Good to see you all! Hello, Cornelius! How are you doing? This is my party, my sister Bethany, my friend Varric, my dog Arlo, and my handsome, hopefully boyfriend Fenris. Yeah, we're all good, thank you. You'll join us for the adventures of Cooper Hawk as we explore some mines known as the Bone Pit. It's filled with dragons. So I think the workers. Anyway, talk about dragons. Hello. I hope you well. I caught a little bit of you during Alien Isolation. How was that going? Yay! Well done! So what game's next, Tamsin? That was quick, wasn't it? See, this is what I like about Fenris. He's yay! The Chloe man leveled up! Ooh, Van Leighton. 150 deaths. Not bad, not bad. I hope you like the name of my hawk. I called him Cooper because there's a type of hawk called the Cooper's hawk. So I thought, Cooper's a cool name. Also, thank you for walking in if you're still there. Okay, why is the music still playing? Okay, stop. Okay then. Enjoy your luck. Time to kill some more baby dragons. I feel bad for doing, but Templar powers!
We should move on.
Yes. Make sure I don't miss anything. Let me look at some of the stuff, see if there's anything I can equip. Not really. Excuse me, sorry. I had notifications on my phone getting in the way of... Oh, hello.
Praise and trust you came along. Them dragons would have sniffed me out for certain.
Slow down. Tell me what happened here.
I'll tell you what I can, but be a friend and keep your voice down. There's another dragon close by.
Where'd the dragons come from?
We was mining a new tunnel when the wall collapsed, and dragons came through. There was a bloody slaughter. Scared out of my wits, I ran like my arse was on fire. It probably was. Only I went the wrong way. Ended up trapped here.
Did anyone else manage to escape?
Some of my fellows ran for the surface. I hope they made it.
Nothing at all. Okay, you can go now.
You should get out of here.
Don't have to tell me twice. You should leave too. But don't go that way. There's this huge dragon.
That just makes it more
Seems we've another
tempting.
dragon to slay. Here I was hoping to get back to Kirkwall in time for happy hour.
Oh, you will, buddy, you will. Tamsin, you still there? Yeah, I just wondered what you got planned. I take it you're off for the rest of the week as well because of Jubilee? Oh. Did he... I'll ask the question again if you didn't hear me. You got plans for the Jubilee? Okay, now it's time to get defensive mode. Ooh! How is earlier? That was a bit for Eustace. Okay, enjoy your luck, Tamsin. Oh, I'll tell you what. Hope you don't mind if I crack up a drink.
So, Elf, that thing you do with your hand.
I can already tell this isn't going anywhere pleasant.
I bet that makes pickpocketing easier.
I'll try it sometime and find out.
I solved your problem.
So, what happened? One of the miners told me you rescued him from dragons. I cuffed him for lying.
Well, he wasn't. Go there and see the corpses for yourself.
But I thought they're extinct. I believe you. You made them extinct again? If it is safe, the miners can return to work.
I got all the dragons. Should be safe enough for now.
Let us discuss your payment. You have been a great help. Since you did so much more than I was expecting, how about we work together? I am offering a 50-50 share in the mine. You will make us both rich if you can keep your countrymen safe.
Why would you share half your business with me?
I spent a decade honing my business instincts in Val Royeaux. I once sold a seat cushion to Empress Selene. Simply put, I have a good feeling about you. So, what do you say?
Seems like the miners could use protection. And an advocate.
So, to our first order of business. We'll replace the lost workers. I will hire new hands. Plenty of desperate Fereldans out there, but it will take some time. I need you to convince the surviving miners to return. They are holed up in Lowtown. Tell them the Bone Pit is safe again.
I'll see what I can do.
Let's go let the miners know about the new business vacant we have. Excuse me, I'm so sorry.
Is brooding a sport into winter? Do they hold competitions? Hand out trophies for the best scowls?
I'm not brooding.
Moping, then. You seem like you're a champion at it.
I'm perfectly content at the moment.
Oh, so that's you smiling. Glad you clarified.
Hello, Jensen.
Hey, this is the one that rescued me from them dragons. A fellow Ferelden, no less.
1,000 thanks for saving Jensen's worthless hide.
Worthless, am I? My farm supplied eggplant to half of the South Reach.
Yeah? My eggplant supplied half the bastards in South Reach.
Oh, you're a real hero. Now what brings you here?
I killed the dragons. It's safe to return to work.
What if there's more dragons later? Or something worse like, bigger dragons?
I go back to the missus without this job. She'll rip me apart sure as any dragon.
What can we do? That bastard Hubert is the only one willing to hire us.
I own half the mine now. I'll keep it safe.
Really? Oh, be nice to work for one of our own. If you don't give us a fair shake, who would? Back to work, boys. I'm happy to take more of Hubert's coin.
Hooray!
You should be ashamed, Sarah. What would your mother say about this behavior?
I'm sorry, Monsieur.
Let's get your hand and doing some quests, shall we?
Something of yours, Sarah.
You just stumbled on this?
Let's get back to the keep, shall we?
Backbone of the city. And all we get is shit from height.
Really?
Varric, no.
Well, you're the captain. Or you will be. It'll be easy.
I'm not petitioning the Viscount to help you steal ownership of the Hanged Man.
Steal? Madam, you wound me.
I'm about to. Big changes are coming, huh? Captain of the Guard. Thank you, Wesley.
That you keep his memory speaks well of him.
He's not with me. I know that. Wesley's at the Maker's side, or he's not. Either way, he knows no pain.
He seemed a good man for a Templar. I'm sure he's found peace.
What I keep is that moment. I won't let anyone down like that again.
Wesley's at the Maker's side, or he's not. What do you mean by that?
Yeah, what do you mean
Wesley
by that?
believed, and if he was correct, then that's where he is. But this business of the less the Maker does, the more he's proven, I don't find it compelling.
But you married a Templar.
I married a man, a good one, and he's gone. I have heard the chant. It is lovely. Perhaps that's all it needs to be.
You clearly miss Wesley, but that's not the issue.
Of course I miss him, but he's not coming back. Pining like a child serves no one. So I remember him, but I let him rest.
You're not so kind to yourself, though.
No.
I don't see how you can take the blame for the Darkspawn Horde.
I put him to the sword myself, Hawk.
At his behest.
I know in my head that it was right. So did Wesley. But in my heart, that cut was cruel.
I can't imagine the Captain of the Guard will like wandering in my shadow.
It's not like this job means we're on opposite sides. The good you do, it seems rather appropriate. Besides, I'll be making the patrol schedule, and I don't intend to lead from a desk.
I look forward to working with you, Guard Captain Aveline.
Still strange, isn't it?
Indeed.
Captain of the Guard. Thank you for helping me get here, Hawk. It's where I should be.
Messiah, please stop kicking the
Yeah, I did it right.
The guard will throw you out if you kick that wall one more time.
You have my thanks. Aveline was wise to bring you. She will make a fine captain.
I think I found something of yours.
You found this? I don't know what to say.
Thank you, maybe? Excuse me, I'm so sorry. Let's see if I can find no suit of armor.
The Viscount must be terribly busy.
Insist if you must, but Viscount Dumas will see no one. If you've news of Seamus, I will relay it to him.
Fine. Tell Dumas my scouts have tracked the boy and his Canary captor to the Wounded Coast. I'm taking a full company after them, and when I return, I expect him to make a show of the reward.
So many to deal with one Kunari seems excessive.
He may be tell the shop. The Winters leave nothing to chance. Get out of my bloody way.
Rude bitch.
Yes, what is it?
Looks like I'm not the only one who saw the bounty posting.
Apparently so. And I am regretting it. As I told the others, Viscount Dumas' son, Seamus, is missing. We suspect he was taken by a Kunari. If you would like to try your hand at securing his safe return, feel free. I have certainly granted no exclusivity to the Winters and their violent approach.
I should know about the competition.
The Winters out of Navarra. They don't care one whit if Seamus is returned unharmed. Their lead, Sirrah Guinness, is hungry for a foothold in fair Kirkwall. And frankly, we have enough of their kind.
There must be suspicions about why the boy went missing.
Why? What have you heard?
Nothing. Until now.
There is truly nothing known. He is gone. And there have been sightings of a Kunari. The only complication is that Seamus is known to be of a sympathetic mind. He may have placed himself in danger, but it is danger nonetheless.
The Kunari are not wild in the city. Petition their leader for the boy's return.
The Arishok has declared that it is not his role to do so. Apparently their rebels, the Talvashoth, are hunted anyway, killed for what they are, not for what they may have done. That does not bode well for Seamus.
This isn't a task for a guardsman.
There is a concern of appearance. If we used guards, it would allow Viscount Dumas' opponents to say this admits the Kunari threat, because the city responded. In these times, public embarrassment is preferable to official embarrassment.
I'll get some
The
effect
boy
for
will be home soon enough.
Declare it if you like, but the reward goes to whomever brings him back safe. A discussion you are welcome to have with the Winters, should you encounter them, on the Wounded Coast. I am receiving complaints, that is one complaint repeatedly, that the Kunari are denying commerce in addition to...
Oh, Verk. Ricky went at work because earlier than buddy. Now let's you go off to the Wounded Coast.
How much longer do I have to wait?
Let's go.
So the Magister put lip...
Oh, shit, I've already been here before.
So I'm told.
Does it hurt?
You do not want
Ooh, glitter dust.
to know the answer to that.
Good job, Varric! Now that was beautiful from you, Varric, and also beautiful from you, Fenris!
Do you even know her name, Chef? No? It's Dana...
I was a beast then. A werewolf. I did many terrible things. I'm sorry.
Sorry does not bring my mother back.
I was a victim too, Elf. Of Zathrian's vengeance. Stranger, please calm her down.
Did I hear you right? You're a werewolf?
I was one, but no longer. Her Dalish keeper cursed some humans with lycanthropy long ago. The disease spread over the years, but the hero of Ferelden freed us.
Is this what your mother would want?
But he murdered her.
This man may have a wife, children, certainly a family. What will they think of you? Kill him, and you become him.
You shame me. My mother would not want this. Leave Shem, before I change my mind.
Also, I've already bet the Aeroshock, okay. For some reason I thought I did meet the Aeroshock. So they mean. Oh! What's Aeroshock? Has everybody picked it up? I think it must have been here before.
And the world's rid of one more Canary. Easier than I expected. Call the men back. We've got an appointment with the Viscount. Isn't that right, Seamus?
Ashad! You killed him! You Vashedan bitch!
That one of their words? See, that's why you need to be dragged home. You're playing too nice with those things. I'll wager you've gone even further than that. Haven't you, brat?
Leave him alone.
Sounds like he doesn't want to go with you.
Competition? Well, you're too late. The Winters, I, have already claimed him.
Sirrah, if I must go back, so be it. But I will not see these murderers rewarded.
Spoiled shit! I'll cut out your tongue and charge extra for bringing you back quiet. And as for you, I could do with some entertainment while we wait for the others.
Dead and good riddance, but she said she was waiting for more. A lot more.
We're not giving you up.
Strip the camp, and we'll ready a fitting welcome.
I've never seen so many corpses. So much blood.
We'll get through this. Hold on a little longer. There may be more coming.
I got one!
Leave my sister alone, you bastards!
Ashard never lied, never coddled. You were worth his time, or you are not. They are not the brutes others claim they are. Take me to my father, and I will try again to make him see.
It's clear this was not your first encounter with this Ashard.
I met him soon after their ship foundered. I had run again, to escape the keep and my father. Ashard was to map the coast, to find an answer for the Arishok. I had so many doubts. Kunari have none.
I wasn't aware that Kunari take many friends.
Perhaps it isn't the right word. I am the Viscount's son, bound by everything that means. Ashard did not care. We were both seeking something. That was enough.
I confess I'm not sure what one does with a dead Kunari.
The body is no longer him, and is worthy of no special treatment. That is, apparently, their way.
Nice people.
Should his people be told?
They will know. Whether they will deign to acknowledge it, I have no idea. There was much of Ashard that I didn't understand, but it was so very worth trying.
The Viscount is clearly concerned about your safety.
The Viscount sends thugs to do a father's job. I was in no danger until his help arrived.
You could have told him this was your wish.
Keep your assumptions. He doesn't hear me. He's as tired of being disappointed as I am of bearing it. And now, Ashard is dead. It's not right.
The Viscount is clearly
The Viscount. And now...
We'll leave soon enough, Seamus. Be ready.
I am at your...
Sorry, I didn't mean to skip it. Am I orange before? I thought I read it, but I must have not. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. Come on, let's get you back, Seamus, and not a moment too soon.
I am ready to leave. And you have coin to collect, I'm sure.
Let's go, Seamus. Your father will be waiting in the keep.
Then take me to him. Father.
My son. I thought I'd lost you.
Enough, Father.
Allow me to present one Sarah Hawke, Excellency. He fulfilled the bounty.
You have my gratitude. I hope you encountered no great difficulties on my son's behalf.
There were complications, but I was privileged to keep your son from harm.
I was told the Winters had involved themselves. Was there no way to avoid an incident?
They murdered my friend. Where is the concern for that?
It was my understanding you were captured alone. Foolishly traipsing about the coast as you do.
I was not captured. I was with Ashard. The Kunari. They are not monsters to be feared. If you would just try to understand, others would see as well.
Better that you were thought abducted than to have their influence suspected in my own family. Benign or not, it's too much.
You're Both of them fools.
There is no middle ground. It sounds like you've both been hard-headed.
That is quite enough. My apologies, Excellency, for this intrusion into personal matters. There is no... Just move.
Well, they're both thick-headed. Just telling them as it is.
Good luck getting in. I've been waiting all day.
I want to get some more quests done. I'm just a double check. I think I've done the other two. Yeah. Oh no! I should have bought somebody else.
Not much. In Hightown at this end.
The blooming rose.
Market's closed.
What do you suppose goes on in there?
Oh, where are you bastards? I know you're hiding around here somewhere. Come on out, you little shits. I know you're hiding around here somewhere. Got a knack for your name written all over it. Fakers, the bunch of you. Wimps. Just a bunch of sucky wimps. There they are.
The last of them. May Andraste guide you!
I wonder if Mother has received an audience with the Viscount yet.
Hopefully helping out the son's kind of yeah, tongue-tied. As shite. My brain just died. Has increased her air. Why can't I get my words out? Hopefully, us helping his son has made it so Mum can get annoyed with him quicker, for fuck's sake, my brain. Ugh, I'm so sorry. Ugh. Now, only more of these guard pricks. Or pretenders. Where are you, you fakers? If I was a fake cat, where would I be? No? Come on, where are you? Fake guardsman hiding. Fairfield, they've... No. Come on, where are these fake guardsmen hiding at? Stop hiding! Stop hiding, I want to give you a hiding. Are you near the halls? The whole house? No? Oh, I thought you were a fake one. I hate the way those quests go sometimes. I'm going, oh, you can't find them? Oh well, tap titties. Sometimes leaving the area comes back to make them spawn again when they're not doing like this. Says, well, we're going to pop into here. And also, I got a load of shit to sell.
Dame fellow asked, why make a shop so hard to find?
Did I
Really? He just has no concept.
That's because you can get them bloody mages to spawn. Not mages. Fake guards. There they are. I found you, figures. Exposing the night lights, exposing all the city light lies, and go kill them all. Kill every single one of them, 'cause they're city little night lights. Hey! Oh, yeah, barracks. I feel like I should put Aveline. Like, I can't bother, but it's been funny to bring Aveline. Like, bringing a real guard captain to kill fake guards. Stephanie, no! Oh, I hope I did it all right. Anyway, let's go back. We'll double check something very quickly before we... Okay.
You're doing a nice job scraping the grime off these old floorboards.
Your mother's busy writing to the Viscount. If
That creature sounds
touching
horrifying
family
enough.
stories, go to
But a
her.
whole camp of them? The Viscount would do well to throw the lot of them back where they came from.
What? Was Mum talking about D-Sten? Was she talking about D-Sten?
I've had word from Lothering. They are rebuilding. I don't know if I could ever return to the site of such horrors. Is this dwarven venture truly the only way? I hate to think of you going willingly into the Darkspawn's grasp. Is this dwarven venture truly the only way? I hope Mother convinces the Viscount to give us the estate.
I know I've not been everywhere yet, so probably not. Yeah, not quite yet. Not quite yet. Not quite yet. Sorry about that, I just want to make sure. I need to be sure that I've got everything before we get toward the end, but I think we still got a few quests to go just yet, so anyway. Varric, Fenris, and Merrill. Oh, got a letter? Oh, I've got to go to Hightown during the day. Oh, I see then. So I'm used to that. I'm used to a different quest, so. Anyway, I do want to go to yeah, good to go to Hightown. Hey, Sleepy. You top boy.
So you freed a group of slaves?
would-be slaves.
They weren't slaves yet.
Still, you did the right thing. Many would turn a blind eye.
Don't read too much into it, all right? It just seemed a good idea at the time.
What do you mean you can't help me?
This is a domestic matter, Sirrah. If your wife has chosen to leave you, there's nothing we can do.
Ninette is my wife. She's legally bound to me. Bring her back.
We're done here.
Useless. Why are we still paying those sluggards?
Your wife is missing. I can try to find her if you like.
Yes. Oh, I have been waiting for someone to say that. That foolish woman has caused me nothing but embarrassment. She needs to be dragged home.
The guards disagree.
They are more disagreeable than my wife. Maybe your friend is more sensible. Her family is getting suspicious. They think I might have done something to her. Even if... Well, I just want to make sure they know I didn't do it.
Why would her family think you did something to her?
Yeah,
They think I married her for her inheritance. And they know we have been fighting. They believe this is reason enough for me to hurt her. But I swear, on Andraste's pyre, I have done nothing.
Do you think Ninette might be in trouble?
It's her own doing, gallivanting about with men half her age. She's just trying to show me I am tied to her purse strings.
You're more concerned what her family thinks than what happened to her.
Ninette keeps the company of other men, huh? And makes no secret of it. I'll be better off with her gone. Well, as long as her family knows I had nothing to do with it, they would ruin me otherwise.
You don't care that Ninette might be hurt or dead. You sicken me.
You have never lived with her. It wasn't always like this. We were in love. She defied her parents to marry me. Sometimes, I wonder if I dreamed those years.
How long has your wife been gone?
About a month. I wasn't worried at first. She's run off before. Ninette is uncontrollable, you see. She comes and goes as she pleases.
You don't even care if your wife's alive or dead. I'm not helping you.
So, you would leave her to die just to spite me? If you reconsider, talk to Jethan at the Blooming Rose. Yes, Ninette visited whores. They even send her flowers. To our home! And you wonder why I hate her!
Welcome, merchant. Well, good luck to you then.
Castle. Oh, ow.
God's never late.
You there, Ferelden. I wish to speak with you. I've heard you have dealings with certain elements in the city. You can get things done on the sly, as they say.
Is there something I can help with?
I am a magistrate in this city, and as such, I wish to hire you for a small, albeit important, job. A man I sentenced to a life in prison has escaped custody. He's been tracked to an abandoned ruin outside the city.
A request that should have been made of the guard.
Why is there such a clamor to catch this man? What has he done?
He's escaped. That's reason enough to catch him.
Is there anything else I need to know?
There is something, yes. There are creatures in the ruins. The guards I sent are ill-equipped to deal with such beasts.
Do you know what manner of beasts they are?
I don't know what they look like. I've never seen one myself. The guards say these things have already torn through a full company of men.
It'd be easier to seal up the entrance and let the beasts take care of him.
I believe in justice, Ferelden, not unbridled slaughter. I will not let prisoners be eaten just because I don't want to get my hands dirty.
What are you doing, stinky boy?
I'm sure if you send in enough men this time, they'd do fine.
No. The more guards who know, the easier it is for this to get out. Those men gossip like old fishwives.
I'll take the job.
Bring the fugitive in alive, quickly and quietly.
What
Not
is...
only will you be well paid, you'll have the gratitude of a city magistrate. Useful for a refugee, wouldn't you agree?
No, you can normally have some bickets. Okay then. Hello there, friendly girl.
Huh. Well, I just lost a sovereign. Didn't think you'd stoop to our kind again. Indeed. Or are you not too proud to make some coin?
No promises, but I'll hear what you have to say.
Since you stormed off, we don't have anyone who can quite work your magic. If you know what I mean. I sent some men to fence a bit of cargo down at the docks. Haven't seen them since. I'd pay good silver for the safe return of them, or the goods.
Is this anyone I know?
When you left, we had to take on new Ferelden. Volunteers. Lad named Price was leading them. No one of your caliber.
Where were they last seen?
They were supposed to meet down by the docks, under cover of darkness. I know you're familiar with the concept.
Want to tell me what you were selling?
We were trying to make a deal with the Carta. Those Orzammar dwarves. They like luxury items. Fine fabrics, a cask of caviar, an aged wine. Anything one can liberate from a high-town merchant.
Consider it a deal.
Good. Go to the docks tonight. My boy Price was supposed to meet our buyers from the Carta there. Maybe you can find out what happened.
Oh, Aveline. Shouldn't have brought you here. But maybe I can get you to like me again? Hello, baby! He stared at me. Hello.
Thank you. I thought them coterie men had me for sure. I guess the whole thing was a trap. There were no dwarves when I went to make the trade, just coterie waiting to kill us. They got the rest of the boys. I ran. I was hoping they wouldn't find me here, but they did.
What?
Is that Athenril's rival criminal guild or something?
More like she's their rival. A small one at that. What I hear is the coterie controls most crime in Kirkwall. And they don't like competition.
You're a bit young to be doing this.
I'm 15. but I can usually pass for a man. My mama was ripped in two by one of them big horned darkspawn. It's just me and my sisters now. Working for a Thenril's the only way to feed the girls.
Why not take what a Thenril gave you, and start fresh somewhere outside of Kirkwall?
What do you mean?
Most farmers will always take extra hands for the field, or girls for the kitchen.
My father was a farmer, before the Darkspawn got him. I'd rather do that than work for a Thenril. I'll get my sisters. Please, make sure she doesn't come after us.
I will, don't I? Well, let's cancel that out.
Avert your eyes.
Well, are you here to socialize, or did you bring my goods?
I rescued your boy and killed the coterie, but your property was long gone.
Coterie. I should have figured. They've got a lock on all trade with the dwarves. If I'd had someone decent on the job, they'd have dug into it first, not walked in blindly. Well, no cargo, no coin. If you're ever looking for more work, I keep my books right here. Feel free to sign yourself up.
No, I don't think I will. I'm doing Stinky Boy. Oh, could have just gone straight to the. Oh, I'm an idiot. Why am I stupid for chatters? Indeed. I think the person that I'm looking for is only there at night. Chatters, what are you doing?
Anything interesting?
Mr. Wick, what you doing? Give it 10% for the spell.
Interesting happening around town.
Oh? I've never met a dwarf before.
That's because you've spent too much time frolicking in the woods, Daisy. Dwarves don't frolic.
Dalish don't really frolic either. Not in the woods, anyway.
You have sanctioned frolicking areas?
No, just not in the woods. The trees get jealous.
But you do frolic.
Of course we do. We wouldn't be elves otherwise.
Might have to come back here in the morning. Another something you can pick up here. There you are. Hello, a friend.
I removed another bunch of loafers.
Good on you, Sarah Hawk. We friends are indeed friends of yours. Another time, friend Hawk.
Oh, so my armpit's really itchy.
Many of them, hopefully.
Thanks for helping me out. Thanks.
Mine's got a store there from this bit. I've got to sell some more shit. I do wonder something actually. I'm surprised Isabella agreed with the whole thing, but then again, he's a
You made it
little
back to
kid.
the alienage in one piece, then?
I don't know how I wound up in Darktown. There are just too many corners in Kirkwall.
Still got that ball of twine.
That's what
I
I'm
left
for.
it at my house. Don't worry, I won't get lost while we're following Hawk.
Bring it next time, Daisy.
Yes.
Just in case.
Animal boxes and stuff I can loot.
Need a little special something for that special someone.
Let's go get fellas like us and piss off Merrill more. Yeah, I won't planning to piss off Merrill, but I don't know. It's not about my hawk likes to piss her off. Oh dear. Hey, a mouse. Sorry, Chadwick's staring at me funny. Look him up. Trying to think, why am I giggling? Oh dear. Anyway.
Watching me like that.
You have Valasleen. The same markings that the Dalish have.
Yours are not made of lyrium.
No, they're made of blood. Our blood. That's what Valasleen means. Blood writing. It's a mark of adulthood.
Mine were carved into my flesh against my will. In a ritual I remember only for the agony it caused me.
I'm so sorry.
Our best to find your son. But I cannot guarantee his safety if he continues to resist Templar jurisdiction.
It's just a boy.
He's an apostate. I am sorry for your loss, mistress. But I can offer your son mercy only if he turns himself in.
I'm trying to find him, but
The Templars cannot tolerate apostates.
It sounds like your son is in trouble. Is there anything I can do?
you heard all of that and still you would help? An apostate? Oh, thank you. I am Ariane. My boy, Fainriel. He's all I have. All my family. When I learned he had magic, I could not bear to send him to the Circle. But his connection to the Fade, it gives him nightmares. Dreams of demons speaking in his mind. I would rather lose him to the Circle than to himself.
What kind of dreams is he having?
He dreams of demons, calling to him, pulling him into their world. Every day, it grows harder to wake him. That is why I turn to the Circle. They are the only ones that can protect a mage from his own powers.
Did your son run away?
He learned I had contacted Sir Thrask. He felt I betrayed his trust. He thinks he can live free of the Circle. But I am afraid without proper training, he'll kill himself.
Those look like Dalish tattoos. Why do you live in the city?
I was born to the Dalish, but came to Kirkwall for a time and dallied with a human merchant, Vincento. When I found I was with child, Neither Vincento nor my tribe wished the burden of an elf-blooded human infant. I raised Merrill myself, here in the alienage.
Tell me the whole story.
I learned years ago that my son likely had magical talent, but we could not bear the thought of him locked in the gallows. So we hid. When the nightmares began, Merrill still refused to contact the Circle. But I truly think they are the only people who might save his life.
What exactly do you need me to do?
Just find him, please. Bring him somewhere safe. I don't know where Merrill is gone, but there are 2 places you might start your search. Sir Thrask has been looking for him. If you speak to him in the gallows, he'll be able to tell you what ground he's already covered. And Merrill's father, Vincento, recently returned from Antiva. He's a merchant in the Lowtown Bazaar. Merrill might have sought him out.
Tell me about this Templar.
I believe he's a good man. He doesn't hate mages, but sees what it took me too long to realize. Even the best-intentioned mages are at the mercy of their sleeping minds. There are other Templars who are much less sympathetic.
You and Fenrir's father are not married?
Vincento had no desire for a wife or an elf-blooded child. I haven't seen him since the day I told him. I have written, though, to keep him informed about his child. Merrill wanted to meet him.
I will not leave you fearful for a moment longer than necessary.
He ought to have his own life. Out from the shackles of the Circle. Everyone should.
Don't coddle this boy. If he is a mage, he's dangerous and belongs in the Circle.
Thank you. It has been a lonely time hiding. It's almost a relief to finally confront this openly.
I have the song stuck in my head. No. Nah, it's just shit weapons and armor which I don't need. Oh. Just learn nonsense.
Greetings, Sarah. You look like a man who'd be interested in the finest Antivan steel to grace his hand. I bring only the best northern merchandise to the free marches.
Actually, I'm more interested in your son.
Son? I have never had that privilege, Sarah. My poor wife, she's back in Antiva and cannot see me often with my travels.
You fucking liar.
Let us not ruin the day with such weighty thoughts. Perhaps I could show you my silks.
You abandoned your son at birth. If you regret this at all, help me save him now.
There's no man in Kirkwall who is friend to an elf-blood mageling. A smile won't buy my trust.
Oh, fuck you. No, like that should have been fine. Hello, Fast.
Before, have you?
I wouldn't know.
I'm sure you'd be able to tell. Dalish aren't much like the elves in the cities.
The smug sense of superiority does give you away.
Are you the Templar who's pursuing the boy Fainriel?
I did not realize his name was known so widely. Perhaps you know Ariane from when she was with the Dalish.
We don't all know each other. There are a lot of clans, you know.
Are you a friend of his?
Have you met him? What is he like?
From his mother's description, he sounds much like any youngster we bring to the Circle. Frightened of his gift, resentful at losing his freedom, convinced he is the one exception to our laws. Hardly someone you would wish the power to murder people with his mind.
An untrained mage cannot be set loose on innocent people.
I quite agree. They always think of us as the enemy, but it is the mages themselves who are protected most by the Circle and its rituals. If we do not find Fainriel soon, it will not matter. Either he will be taken by the demons, or by less mystical predators. And I have said more than enough on the topic. This is a Templar matter, and we will be handling it.
Perhaps I could aid your search.
True. It is surely not in the lad's best interests to turn away anyone who seeks to find him. There is a Templar, former Templar, by the name of Samson. He left the Order due to philosophical differences. He has been known to help mages flee Kirkwall. If Fainriel went to him, Samson wouldn't tell me. He stays out of sight by day, but I've seen him at night, near the entrance to Darktown.
Why does the Knight Commander not permit us to send everything?
Coin for skill.
Here, miss. Word is you're looking for help. And paying well.
I need someone native to the dark places beneath Lowtown. If you claim as much, yes, I will pay.
I am. Let's just step into this alley, and me and my fellows can have a look at the money on offer.
She has chosen poorly.
It does appear she could use some help, especially now.
Well, thank you for your timely intervention. I am out of my element.
A foolish risk in Lowtown.
I had to come here to get the type of person I need. Someone of bloody skill, but also integrity. Perhaps the kind who might leap to someone's defense. I have a charge who needs passage from the city. If you are willing and capable, meet me at my safe house nearby.
You make a lot of assumptions. It almost got you killed already.
All the more reason to end this quickly. You must need coin. Everyone here does. Varnell!
Not so helpless, I see.
I hope you will come. This matter only grows more urgent with time.
I'll do that quest later. Not as much as this guy. Oh, hunter. Yeah.
What do you know? I was told my old friend Thrask was advising you folks to seek me out. You're looking for the boy, right? Feign something. I'll tell you now, there's not much I can do for you.
I'm looking for a retired Templar named Samson.
Retired. Sounds better than a burned-out husk of a Templar begging coins in the choke damp. They don't do anything to keep you, you know. You join the Order, you're free to walk away. But they're the only ones who've got the dust.
The dust?
Lyrium, an ore the dwarves mine. Magic in its raw form. You need to drink the stuff to face down the magicers. Problem is, if you ever try to stop, it just about kills you.
Is it true you give aid to apostates fleeing the Templars?
The mages I help, they're no more than children, newly discovered their magic and terrified. Barely left their mother's skirts, and now we're saying they got to be locked away for their own good. That demons are hunting them. Do you wonder they run?
Did you meet the boy?
Afraid so. Blighter was dead broke, though. Not a silver on him. I helped one mageling for free, and I'll never get paid again. I pointed him to a ship captain I know, Rayner. Sometimes he'll take on runaways. Took another apostate last week, girl I sent him. Might have gone wrong, though. I heard rumors he took the both of them captive instead.
Please tell me it's not too late to save him.
Rumor has it, Rayner had the pair of them locked inside a Keys warehouse, somewhere close to dockside. You want to go looking, you might find the lad before he gets ransomed to the Templars. Or worse.
Frick. No, I'm not going to see you yet, Patrice.
Good to go. Now that's good. Ruin my boots. Someone's left a surprise here for us.
I hate them guys. Now, I feel like I need to be back.
Get a hold of her.
Please, help me. Anyone.
Get the hands! I heard they can't do no spells without hands.
You know nothing of magic.
Oh shit. Oh, I knew I had to. Shit.
That poor thing. What was her name? Where were they taking her?
Oh, I was trying to avoid that, but bloody abomination put me off, and then I died. But anyway, this is a good. I'm not sure why Fenris is such a lovable character.
Certainly your people have stories about the Dalish, no?
My people?
The elves in Tevinter. They must have heard of us.
They've heard. They just don't care.
But if they run away, the Dalish would help them.
You might as well say, if they flew into the sky, they could live in the clouds.
What would they eat in the clouds? There's nothing there but fluff and the occasional bird.
This is why nobody takes the Dalish seriously.
Why, look here, boys. Volunteers. Clap 'em in irons and let's see what the Tevinters will pay for 'em.
Fenris, sick him.
Make him talk.
I can do that.
Andraste's great flaming ass! How did you do that? Never mind, I've stashed the boy in a cave, a smuggler hideout on the Wounded Coast. Tevinters will be by to finish the deal today. Now, can I go?
I let you live, and I condemn countless innocents to slavery.
sound more like a comedic corpse. The Pepper Hawk basically more like a wisecracking comedian. He's like, yes, I lied. No.
It's too far.
Good work, Fenris.
Looks like they took him to some bolt hole in the wounded coast.
We're good to go.
I guess we're off to the wounded coast. Carry on when you are done. I better not sing again. Whoa! That was a cat! So no one's had to clip that. That's some skill.
Daisy, for my sake, please.
You must go rescue the boy.
The alleys in Lowtown alone at night.
So,
Nothing ever happens.
don't know why I'm getting excited.
Yes, I know. And that nothing is costing me a fortune.
Good mood. I can't remember feeling gritty right now. Don't ignore me. You don't know what's going on with me at the moment. Try to energy drink. Oh, sorry, I made you guys sick. Let's go in the caves. Get. Oh, corpse. Lovely way to be greeted. Spin the weed! Ingredient! Nope, got the wrong way. Secret ingredient. I'm really hyper at the moment, I don't know why. Ah, that's blocked. Oh, here's a doodle. Someone. Hello! Oh, mushrooms.
Take one more step, and the boy dies.
Varric!
Tell this dirtbag who we are.
If I were you, I wouldn't be threatening the Viscount's son.
What?
Oh, I suppose you just got a tip from a slaver that he was selling mage flesh cheap. You never thought to ask where he got it? You never wondered if you were buying the Viscount's well-known love child from his elven mistress. The boy he swore to protect, even if it meant raising the entire Free Marches?
I seek no war with the Free Marches. Take the lad to his father.
After we kill you.
We will, once you're dead.
Time to die, little man.
You're no good to me as a corpse. Get down.
So much blood!
Is that all you got? It's too far! Needs to get closer!
You would have let him kill me. He had a sword at my throat, and you just... I mean, thank you, but... What if you were wrong?
You were too valuable for him to kill.
Is that my choice? Prisoner or slave? Who are you? Are you working for the Templars?
Your mother sent me.
Huh. Hardly a difference. I can't believe her. My whole life it was all, I'll love you and protect you. Then I have some bad dreams and it's off to the Templars.
You belong in the Circle of Magi.
Well, I'm not going. I was trying to get to the Dalish. They won't be afraid of my magic.
You'd be alone among the Dalish. Even more than a Dalish would be here.
Compared to being held prisoner, or made tranquil, I'll risk being lonely. Look, I know it's different in other kingdoms, but here, no one helps circle mages. Anything the Templars don't like, you get the brand. The Dalish, they've had magic forever. They could teach me. I won't be a danger, I swear.
It will be your humanity that marks you among the people, not your magic. But I think they will take you.
Because no Dalish mage ever went astray.
Was your mother right? Are you plagued by demons already?
I can't say for sure. I have... dreams. There are voices in the dreams. They ask me to come, to give shape to the void around them. But the Dalish keeper is wise. If anyone can help, she can.
Go to the circle!
I'm sorry, Fainriel. You'll learn to control your abilities at the circle.
I saw what you did to those Tevinters. I cannot hope to fight you. Fine. Go and get your blood money. Tell my mother she won. But she'll be the only one I don't miss when they lock me away.
We should tell the boy's mother what became of him.
Go crap at it, but it's for your own good. Oh dear. Oh, did you just think that Cooper was a Templar by my brain just died. Oh god, what's it called? Did you think Cooper was just a Templar by training? Oh, go away, Tabitha.
You remind me of Harren Pyvelvarik, only younger and shorter, and not as serious.
So, it's a close resemblance then.
Well, he tells stories, and you tell stories. Although none of his begin, no shit, there I was.
I'll have to give him some better stories then.
Hello, Ariane.
Your son has gone to master his talents at the Circle.
He may never forgive me for sending him there, but I'd rather him alive and furious than dead and buried. As I said, I have little money, but this is a Dalish ring that has been in my family for generations. Please accept it with my thanks.
Oh, hello.
He must hate me, but all I say to that is tough and kitties. Do I care that he potentially hates me? No? Oh, actually, I'll go to the... Got some things in hand and... Oh, I'm so excited. Thank you, Preston.
May the words of my heart reach you.
I don't want your pity.
Look with mercy.
Are you talking to me?
You said you were sorry about the ritual I endured. Keep your sorrow.
I only meant...
You have all the freedom none of our kind enjoy, and you throw it away. On what?
Our people need to reclaim their heritage.
A heritage of defeat.
Maker's blessing, child. I am Elthina, Grand Cleric of Kirkwall, and I believe you're new to our city. It was a near thing what happened in Ferelden, but in the end, the Maker stepped in.
I hear a lot about the Knight Commander here. What can you tell me?
Gossip is a sin, child. Knight Commander Meredith has an admirable devotion to her duties. It is not my role to form opinions on her character.
You're boring.
Why are Circle mages here kept in a Tevinter prison?
Ah, so soon you take an interest in our problems. The short answer is it was a building, a large one. Should it have sat empty? The Chantry found a use for what was once a horror. It is the nature of men to move on and forget the past. Even your blight will be a distant memory in our lifetimes.
I have things to do.
May you walk.
Let's meet you, Athena. Got some quest to hand in.
Did you misplace this?
Bless my fool spirit, I never thought I'd see that again. Thank you.
Oh no, I'm thinking of a different place, aren't I? Oh no, I'm thinking of... Never mind. Oh, got a letter. Let's double check the letter.
Maker's breath, you get more letters than I do. There's...
His mood's definitely improved, but he's too frisky to be cooped up in this shack all day. We need more space.
Soon, Mother. For now, I feel better knowing he's here, protecting you.
I might not wish to be cooped up here either. I suppose I could take him for a stroll. What an odd sight we'll make. A mother and her Mabari.
He comes out with me.
I hope Mother convinces the Viscount to give us the estate.
Oh, to the crystals. Everything too much. Oh. Oops. I think I've got all the...
Do you really like sailing?
People
Like
talk about
it.
the circle. I love it.
So,
Thank you for bringing Fainriel to the Circle. He is resentful still, but it is the only place he can master his demons.
I found this. It was addressed to you. It seems to be from your daughter.
My daughter? Then... you know what she is. How she died. When I traced her to that warehouse, I should have forced her into the Circle. My own weakness in the face of her pleas is what destroyed her. It is why I urged Ariani not to give in when Fainriel wished to hide. If only I had been so strong for Olivia.
It would be unfortunate if the Templars learned you had lied about her. A few gold might prevent that.
Seems only fair.
You monster. Fine. Money is what you wish to avoid dragging my Olivia's name through the mud. You shall have it. Now be gone.
Oh, I thought we were like that. I guess I'm mistaken. At least she likes me. I need to get Merrill. I need to get Merrill. I don't know what Merrill will hate me, but I do.
This is all I feared. They know nothing of how to stop my nightmares, save by destroying my mind. If I don't get better soon, I shall be made tranquil.
Excuse me. Alright, let's get out of here. Oh, handy.
I believe you lost this somewhere.
I thought this was lost.
No, I want to be able to build in case there's any nasty traps around. I believe she's playable on number 3 as well. Yeah, originally they went to the areas just because of the death route.
Break some heads tomorrow, maybe. Good payday.
Excuse me.
Up and around. Watch your steps, yeah.
May the dream.
Oh, Merrill. So you've returned. How has your time been among the Shemlin?
It's been nothing but roses and rainbows, Master Island. The alienage is lovely in the spring. The collapsing shacks and drunken brutes are nicely offset by the knee-deep mud.
This path has been of your own choosing, Merrill. A path that has saddened the clan greatly.
Perhaps if the clan was more accepting of the ancient ways and not so mired in fear.
Enough! We will not bicker like children in front of strangers. We cannot undo what is done. My apologies for that display. Perhaps we can start again. You've returned. Is there something you need? Do you have any pure ironbark in stock? What use is ironbark to you? I've never met a Shem who could bend it to his will.
We're sleepy boy.
Either way, I'm out of stock. I do know where it can be found, but it is impossible to retrieve. Our people were forbidden from venturing to the area after we lost 2 of our best hunters there. What's the problem? Maybe I can give you a hand dealing with it. I find it insulting that you think you would succeed where we could not.
Oh, yeah.
The place is overrun by darkspawn. If we tried to eradicate them, we would risk the precious few hunters we have left. I'll show you where the area is. What you do with the information is up to you.
Don't underestimate me. trying to think what quest to do next. Oh, I'll go visit not Vac, God, what's his name? Sandal! I can forget Sandal! Something else I can't believe I forgot Sandal.
It's not always fun and games on the sea, though. There are storms and hostile pirates. And it's trying being cooped up with men who haven't seen a woman in months. You're a woman. Exactly. And I don't usually let them tell.
I don't know what I'll check here for because...
So they get...
I also need to bell.
Frustrated. I insist all...
I gotta make one a physical weapon and one a fire weapon. Now the rings.
Get alone time. Help.
We'll go figure out our next quest, even though I think I know what it's gonna be.
Oh, Merrill. What? Did I miss something? Go think about it. Maybe it'll come to you.
I do want to see if I can upgrade my armor. Hey, sleepy boy. Just want to double check. No, I can't get that just yet. No, I can't get that just yet. No. Yeah, I could grab that, yeah. This armor looks, I don't know, yeah, the reason why I'm stashing these green armors because they are worth piss all. Like, they are worth no money, basically. Oh, man, let's visit the doggy.
You know what the Dalish say to their dogs? Take the Dread Wolf by the ear if he comes. I could tell you a story of the Dread Wolf if you like.
You can tell my dog stories some other time.
As you wish. Later, when Hawk isn't listening, I promise.
Oh, what? You could find something wrong.
Why do you bother me, human? The dwarf paid you. There is no more. Your kind thinks selfishness and want are normal. This city, all of it, leaves a bad taste.
If you despise this place, why haven't you left?
Since we arrived, I have seen nothing but greed and weakness. Dwarves, humans, elves, just festering. No order, no goal. You are one of the few I have met with any ability. And yet this too was random, a result of selfishness. I cannot fathom how a mire like this can be justified. You say we should leave, but how can you bear to stay in this chaos?
I agree, it's a mess.
But you don't see that as a problem?
I see it as an opportunity, and I intend to take full advantage.
Karisten are soldiers. The Qun made it so. They can never vary from that assigned path, never be other than they are meant to be. But they are free to choose within that role, to accept and succeed, or deny and die. Glory is clear and defined. It is an undeniable certainty. What full advantage can you take without that authority?
He's free to choose to obey. That isn't contradictory to you?
He chooses to be. As do we all, long before any of your meaningless freedoms are presented. I am not the one to educate you. I did not intend to land here. But this city may demand certainty. I suspect we are done, human.
You're a long way from home. Why did you come?
To meet a demand of the Qun.
Which was?
It is a matter only the Qunari understand. We remain until we fulfill the demand of the Qun. or until the demand changes.
I don't think Kirkwall would do well under military rule.
The rule of the Qun is not military. It is discipline and order.
How is that different?
But same
To
thing.
your limited understanding, it is not. You fear soldiers that arrive to remove your pitiable vices. But they do not control Kunari. The Triumvirate divides and governs. One is nothing without the others.
Can you tell me about the other two parts?
No.
Then we can learn nothing.
I am no more equipped to explain than you are to understand. Arishak, Arigena, Arikyun, pillars of the Kunari, of the nation that must be. There is but one way to know these things, human, and I have yet to decide if it must be done.
You guard your powder carefully.
It is a tool that can only be allowed to exist under the ordered authority of the Qun.
It could benefit many people.
It does now. Just as swords benefit warriors, but are not given to children. Well, your children.
How many Kunari have you lost to the Talvashov?
None.
That seems unlikely.
We lose nothing when weakness abandons the Qun. It is the Talvashov who have lost themselves.
I met an honorable one.
Doubtful.
He said he was a mercenary, not a murderer.
Then I know he made no claim to honor. When they sell themselves, little remains. He is not even dead to the Qun. He is a living insult.
Bye then.
Farewell.
Panahedan, human.
What are you doing, Stinky Boy?
Stop looking at me. I really don't like all this open, slobbery affection. Be a real pet. Ignore me until you want something and then sit on my head. I miss a pounce a lot.
Oh, he was just a cat. Hello, Stinky Chad. I see your big eyes. Get one last quest done and over with. Might may not overrun, but oh well.
I'm expected.
I thank you for coming. This matter is delicate, and I need someone of limited notoriety who will not link this to me. It is an escort, but I think you will agree the nature of the party makes this unique.
If this is criminal, I already have enough trouble.
I should think you're about to have more. I am Sister Patrice. This is my burden of charity.
A Cerebas? Here?
Would even a Templar bind a mage like this? A survivor of infighting with their Talvashoth outcasts. I call him Katojan, a bridge between worlds. The Viscount and others feel that peace begins with appeasement. This mage would likely be returned to his brutal kin. He can serve a better purpose. I want him free. He must be guided from the city without alerting his people, or being seen in my care.
I've had dealings with the Qunari leader. He'd want to know of this.
You have dealt with their leader? If you have interacted with Qunari, you know how they treat those who leave their heathen order. The Arashok would doom this poor creature. But knowing them is useful. If they challenged you, attacking an ally would only confirm their barbarism. You are still right for the task.
You don't just stumble on something, someone like this.
For all their blasphemous certainty, the Qunari do have deserters. Those who seek freedom are hunted mercilessly.
Talvashoth, they seem to accept the role.
Even their rebels can fall. Savonel observed one of their bloody exchanges. This poor mage was the only survivor.
And you think this mage was being hunted?
I'm certain no thinking creature would willingly submit to this. If he was not running before, he has seized the opportunity now.
Hold on a minute.
If you're so intent on this, why not use Chantry resources?
My order will soon realize the Qunari presence is more than a test of faith. It is an open challenge. But for now, I must act on my own. Helping this mage shows how Qunari heresy cannot be ignored. His flight is vital.
Freedom so helpful? A new life with that collar seems doubtful.
And yet it is more than he has. My reach is limited. His struggle is his own.
It just seems like releasing a bird, cage and all.
We do what we can to step toward what is right. That must be enough.
You're not interested in who you might be hiring?
If you were important enough to know, I would need someone else. But if you insist, what is your family name?
My name is Hawk.
Strong. Very Ferelden. The Qunari have hardly pressured the southern nations. You have not seen as many converts or those who refused. If this action, if any action, can lessen their influence, it must be done.
Will he help? If
Try
I
and get
trust him at
distracted.
all.
I don't know his capabilities or if he can function at all in that collar, but I think he knows we are his only way out.
You think?
He's followed every direction and made no aggressive moves, even when taunted. Were I in his place, I could have fled. Kunari or not, I can only assume he wants to be led to freedom.
And if you're wrong, I have to deal with it.
That is why I went to Lowtown. You are either capable of the discretion and skill that I need, or you are not.
I can get him out of Kirkwall. He's a bit conspicuous for the streets, though.
I had never thought about the plight of mages among the Canary. But it seems they are even more oppressed than we are.
That is obviously not an option. You must avoid incident with the guards. I cannot be linked to this. This mage will be a fine example of how cruel Kunari are.
Hey, Tiggy, what are you doing?
But only if this plays out just so. The passage here leads to the warrens of the Undercity. It is dangerous, but that is why you are hired. Good luck.
Oh, well, annoyed Varric. Has it really been that long since I've used,
Katojan, is it? You need to be led out of the city.
The eyes of a slave. Does he want freedom or a master?
It has been difficult to get information, but look at him. Would you want this? We must have that in common.
Be ready, Katojan.
I thank you for taking Katojan. The passage leads through the Undercity and around the guard. I will pay
Do it
upon
or
your return.
don't, but get out of my sight, Merrill.
oh, fuck you then.
Dropping the deep dark with a horse.
Ow!
different to our strong.
Look at this. Undercity's feared by all, but there's no shortage of fools with coin who want to test it. What is this thing? Collared like a dog, Lord's bitch. You some sort of canary lover? Maybe I should get rid of you and see who'll pay the most for your pet.
I don't think it likes you threatening its master. Maybe we let this one pass.
Do everyone a favor and listen to your friend.
Unless you lot make a holiday of the last free place in Kirkwall, tax it up like even Lowtown, I'll cut you up and save the biggest piece for your pet.
By the void! Kill it! Kill them all!
The danger has passed, Katojan. Calm yourself. Did you react because your lead was threatened?
I know that kind of blind instinct. It is hard to judge how much control he has.
You can't gesture or stomp your feet twice for yes or something.
For all we know, he's asking for a chamber pot.
You did what I said. Did I hit the right phrase or something?
He may not know himself.
Keep control, and remember who is on your side. Of course. I expected no different.
Just double checking something. Hey, sleepy boy.
You will hold Basra Bashidan. I am Arvarad, and I claim possession of Serabas at your heel. The members of Iskaratam were killed by Tal Bashat, but their disposal leads only here, to Serabas and you.
I just got here, coming from the other way. If there was a trail, I didn't leave it.
Yet you are here with Serabas. The crime is his freedom, his leash held by unknowing Basra. We will not allow that danger to continue. Let your own mages doom you. Cerebas will be properly confined.
And if he doesn't want to go back?
Cerebas, show that your will remains bound to the Qun. He has only followed you because he wants to be led. He has allowed no other purpose.
I've met with your leader. The Arishok would not want a potential ally challenged in this way.
Claiming to know the will of the Arishok with Cerebas in your care is Marasi Mikari, a child bleating without meaning. The Arishok knows what is to be done with Cerebas who lose their Avarad. There is no greater threat to their control.
The sister called him Katojan. You are Cerebas?
Cerebas is his role and his name, as you understand it. It is the accusation and acknowledgement of being a mage.
And you are Avarad?
My role is to hold the leash and hunt the Grey Ones who leave the Qun. Or Baz who have not yet been enlightened.
You don't care that someone abused your dead to get you here?
No doubt they were cast from your shoulders as you or your partner thieves grew weak. It is a crime whose victims are beyond caring. It will be dealt with, but the greater threat is clear. It is my role to secure Cerebas. It is the role of another to purge the perversions of your kind.
He is bound and abused, and you want him caged. Why?
The power that he has, that all Cerebas have, draws from chaos and demons. They can never be in control.
So you fear them?
Like so many others.
We leash Cerebas because they are dangerous and contagious. Not even your Templars fully grasp that threat.
Are mages like Anders so dangerous? He's given no reason to fear him yet.
You waste your breath. He'll never tolerate my kind.
You are Cerebas? Bas Cerebas? Vashedan! Neira Setar Karasam! You spewed your words at me like a demon trying to poison my control. Like this mage, the Qun requires your death.
But we're no threat to each other.
Bas Cerebas, you will be no threat to anyone.
Looks like a fight! Be ready!
God, I don't know if I'm like that.
Can you stand?
Unbound. Odd. Wrong. But you deserve honor. You are now Basfarad, worthy of following. I thank your intent, even if it was wrong. I know the will of Arvarad. I must return as demanded. It is the wisdom of the Qun.
So after all of this, now you want to die?
I do not want to die. I want to live by the Qun.
which means dying.
Yes. Is that hard to grasp?
Could you have returned if I'd let these others live?
No.
You were doomed from the start.
I was outside my Karatam. I may be corrupted. I cannot know. How I return is my choice.
Of all the ridiculous, spineless, mind-controlled, senseless piece of shit arguments I've ever heard.
What comfort has freedom brought you, mage? You would have more if you submitted to the Qun.
Arvarad couldn't kill me. Perhaps he was wrong about your death, too.
Losing to you does not make him wrong. He spoke the Qun. I have chosen. It is bred in the bone.
Existing is not a choice.
It is the only choice. As it Tal-Eb. It is to be.
Patrice might take you back, if death is the only other option.
The sister was not honest.
What do you mean?
I cannot say what she wanted, but it was certainty, not of the Qun. And her guard smelled of death.
Others of your kind live outside the Qun. You could join them.
They are not my kind. I am Qunari. They are not.
They have chosen to be free.
Free? They have refused what they are. I can't choose to not be.
My job ended when we exited the city. The rest is up to you.
You know of certainty and borders. You are closer to the Qunari than you admit. Your role would change little if you accepted the Qun. Take this secret thing, Basfaran. Remember this day.
Oh, I should have put a trigger warning there. Sorry. Yes, he just ended himself there.
I would choose death over servitude, but I do not follow the Qun.
She may not have known about this, but clearly Patrice set a trail right to us.
If this was her doing, I have a few questions for her.
So do I.
Leave nothing. It must be clean, with no ties. Hawk. It was Hawk, right? From the streets. You took the Qunari from the city? Without incident?
I think the incident was rather your idea.
Mind your tongue, dwarf.
Please, do speak your mind.
The bodies of the mages Karatam led right to us. Why?
You come back speaking their language and think to lecture me? If such a plot existed, if the Qunari had murdered you for trying to help their slave mage, then yes, someone might have found that useful. It would have cast doubt on appeasement. Perhaps your death would have been a tragic necessity. Perhaps finding the mage was a rushed opportunity. But all we have now are dead Kunari and the word of a sympathizer.
Your Ketogen killed himself rather than be free.
I assumed he wanted to escape, just as I would. My pity is genuine, but they are not like us.
Fuck you.
I want no part of your little war. Pay me what I'm due.
Take your coin. Disappear back into Lowtown. Rest assured, I will not make the mistake of looking for help outside the Faithful again. The stakes, eternity, are just too high.
Well, you just made yourself an enemy, bitch.
I'll be hearing from that one again.
How about I glass you up before we go? Excuse me. We are going to be ending soon, but we just want to...
I've always wondered, why is every surface dwarf a merchant or a smith?
You left out criminals and hired muscle.
They don't count.
We dwarves are drawn to shiny objects. Sort of like magpies, but with business sense.
You're kidding.
Of course I am. We come to the surface with the skills our ancestors had, Blondie. You think there's a tradition of dwarf woodcutters in Orzammar? Beekeepers? Sailors?
Well, there could be mushroom growers and nug wranglers.
Orzammar will never let those people go topside. Too vital. Also, embarrassing.
But when it is done, do we leave Kirkwall like this? We have little to discuss, human. For now, I would think on the fate of this city.
I've had confrontations with others in your command.
There have been a number of incidents, but you must mean Arvarad, found dead after tracking Cerebos. I thought nothing could threaten Arvarad.
You are not angry?
A mage is dead. That is what matters. The rest is impressive. But do not repeat it.
I believe a member of the Chantry intended it to happen.
Friend and enemy blend together in this sea of filth. I can barely discern one group from another. But as this clearly means something to you, I acknowledge the risk taken.
Cerebas chose death over leaving the Qun.
That is good to hear.
That is all you have to say?
I will not insult Cerebas with the suggestion that making the right choice was difficult. I expect as much from every Kunari. I doubt Cerebos earned a greater honor in his life than my reaction now.
Farewell.
Panahedan, human.
I thought it'd only fair to warn the Alshok that there's people gunning for it. But anyway, I better also let Alfina know that there's trouble brewing within her ranks.
So, a human, an elf, and a dwarf walk into a bar.
The human says, "You're lucky you're so short. That hurt like mad."
The Canary presence here has stirred great controversy in the Chantry. Several of our brothers and sisters take the Canary too personally. The Maker would not have sent them if not to teach us something. Please leave. A foul murder has been committed within these walls. We must cleanse them. I performed your grandparents' wedding ceremony. Leandra eloping broke their hearts.
Oh, interesting.
Andraste, guide your steps. Andraste, guide your steps.
Anyway, let's get going. Like I said, it's almost time to end.
Oh, sorry. I didn't see you.
Trying to think what we're going to do next. Next time we'll be helping out more of the Templars. But anyway, if you're watching this on YouTube, hit the like button and subscribe and ring the bell to get notifications. For some Twitch, give us a follow and subscription if you can. And now it's time for a raid, and I'm trying to figure out who we can raid. Who's on listen to the raid to? Ugh. Too many choices, but I think I know who we're going to go for. Hope you guys are in the mood for some Star Wars, as we're going to be raiding Miss Kate Ha, and I'll see you guys next time. I was writing in raid message. Bye bye.